Happy Friday. Welcome into the studio. Todd across from me, 14 years in voiceover. Hudson, almost 3 years in voiceover. Johnny from VO Marketing Pro and VOMP Plus. If you're interested in more information about those things, you can talk to John. I don't know if you want to set those up a little bit, but
yeah, so VO Marketing Pro is our direct email marketing. It is more directed for those that are established in VO, that have a professional, semi-pro, pro demo. We really prefer that you have some experience direct email marketing, just because it gives you an understanding of what it takes, and so you understand even though we talk about the long haul, you kind of get to understand actually what the long haul means through your own direct email marketing. And so we want to be an arm of your marketing. A lot of it, we kind of suggest to people when we talk to them that it's kind of a 401k. We understand it's money, but you set it, not and forget it, but you set it and say, this is a long-term investment. And so that really helps people stay for the longer period of time so that they can start seeing those successes of auditions, warm responses, and jobs. And then for VO Marketing Pro Plus, or VOMP Plus for short, that is for people that are just starting out in voiceover, or starting off with their own, or want to know more about direct email marketing. It's a nice group to be a part of because you get access to Dad and Hudson, and it's basically 24/7 access. And myself and Joe, knowledge of direct email marketing, and it also gives you a group of people to bounce ideas off of. And we have a Q&A session once a month, about an hour long. We have fireside chats a couple times a month, and we also
Two times a week. Tuesday and Thursday.
Going over their weekly numbers, Todd and Hudson, or what they're going to do during the day, and some other insights. And then, like I said, you have the opportunity to the deep dive in the numbers that we'll go on to in here, but you'll also have access to all of us and a group to keep you encouraged, because that's going to help you. And then the hope is that eventually, as they progress, people that join progress, we can get them into some sort of hybrid approach, right. Meaning we send out some with the VO Marketing Pro, and then they can stay in VOMP Plus and stay encouraged. And so anyway, for those that are in our VO Marketing Pro group, you are the ones that most of you have done some sort of direct email marketing in your own, or you're doing some sort of hybrid approach. If you know of anyone that fits what I described, what could be a good fit for the VOMP Plus people, please send them our way. We'd enjoy getting to know them and helping them with their direct email marketing efforts, starting out, and hopefully help them progress into something that we can partnership with them in our VO Marketing Pro. So hopefully that isn't confusing, but that's what we're looking to do, and we'd appreciate you in the VO Marketing Pro group to pass people our way, if that be possible. Mm-hmm. So
also, if you're new to the channel and you're interested in the new VOMP Plus offerings that we offer, you can get a hold of Johnny at John Barsness at VOMarketingPro.com, or comment below. And maybe you know somebody that needs help with their voiceover business or getting into direct marketing. So anyway.
And one last thing I'll say is that it isn't that is the specifics, but I will put a little asterisk next to this, that it is for people that are doing a hybrid approach too. It is nice to have a community, keep you encouraged. We all have we can have a tendency to be alone with a crazy person. And so it's nice to have that group. And I think it's paying off for those that are part of it. I know it's nice to be a part of the group. And so if you're a part of VO Marketing Pro, or somebody that's just looking to be a part of a group that is doing direct email marketing, let us know or join. So
these are our numbers videos. We do kind of just a little bit broader overview of our numbers for the VO Marketing Pro group, their numbers of what Johnny and VOMP sends out for them. And then after this, we do a deep dive numbers for that group that's exclusive to that group. So once again, that's part of something that they're paying for. And if you're interested in that, you can also find out what that is. We have all of our numbers on our VO Marketing Pro YouTube channel. You can check those out all the way from when Dad was doing it before we were in this setting, and then when we were in this setting, you can see how my business was going and some of the things that I went through, because I gave my numbers all throughout, good and bad. So anyway, we'll shut up and we'll get into the numbers for you.
All right, so we had a really nice week here with warm responses, not only with number, but I did see a lot of promising warm responses for people that we got. So 59 warm responses, 11 auditions, and then we had 7 jobs reported. So we had Brian Da Silva, 2, one with a recurring one. Hudson Barsons with a recurring, Deanna Johnson with a recurring, and Tyler Boss with a monthly recurring client. And then I wanted to save this one because Noelle booked 2 jobs, Noelle Romano. One was from a recurring client, and then one was from a client that she's worked with in the past. This client referred somebody else to her.
Wow.
And so what pays off is doing a good job with the clients that you have, because you might book another client that they know that has a suggestion for you. So
Nice.
good job on
Noelle,
Noelle
good job,
on doing that. When we sent out every Thursday, we check in with the group, the VO Marketing Pro group, to see what jobs came in, and people are doing a good job of reporting. And we also ask them to report anything that they're getting, even with their own efforts, just because it's nice to hear
It's encouraging
those
to
kind of stories.
us. Yeah.
So Rachel Sloan, who is Ben Hauk's wife, they're both a part of VO Marketing Pro. Rachel reported that she this week received a response from a company that she sent out to 7 months ago.
Woo.
And they were interested in getting, I believe it was a sample. She can correct me if I'm wrong, or a possibility at a job. And so she was just talking about, again, the benefits that all those things are out there. All those emails are out there, and just sticking with it. And then what I'll do one more thing in the in the VOMP Plus deeper dive. I'm gonna be talking about a little bit. Might be a good idea for clients, or just as you're learning how to do, if you want to do some cold calls, how to go about that, and maybe warm yourself up to that idea.
Oh,
so we'll be talking
I
about
see
that.
what you did there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll talk about that in the
Not
deep
only
dive.
do we do voiceover, but we're, whatever you want to call that. That's kind of what do you call that? A little quip that you gave there.
Yeah, I'd be careful with.
Yeah. Well,
We're not always good with
Hey.
words. When I say we,
the
you.
only big words that I use are when I'm reading a script.
Yep.
So anyway, move on to Dad and my numbers. So I'm sending out 3 days a week. Got 3 warm responses. 1 audition opportunity. I won't go through a ton of specifics. I did 17 projects this week.
Nice.
1 recurring job that had 5 that were part of it, 3 30-second commercials and 2 15. Always an easy process with that client. So Upwork I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jobs on Upwork, 2 jobs on Fiverr, and 2 jobs on Voice 123. I did some editing for Dad, $260. My total this week, $2,290. My goal is $1,500 a week, because I've pushed my goal up to 80,000. I made 45 last year. That seems like maybe a difficult thing, but I am trying to push myself this year. So anyway, $2,290 altogether.
My week, I had $4,840 in direct marketing income, and then a big week on Fiverr, mainly due to one client that uses me 3 or 4 times a year and pays well. My total there was $3,983.20 for Fiverr, 0 on Upwork. So my total was $8,823.20. $8,823.20 total for this week.
What's your goal? Just so people know.
Well, this year I've made, for the last 4 years, I've made $300,000 or more. This year I wanted to back off a little bit and make $250,000. For this month, that means about $20,000 every month. So I'm there already, and I have a few days.
Good.
So
Nice. Just make that clear to people. If you're interested in more videos like this, or you're interested in the deep dive like we talked about, you can check out VOMP Plus. But we have all of our videos, so if you're interested, you can subscribe to these. We do these every single week, sharing our numbers and stuff like that. So anyway, we will see you later. Hope you had a good week. If you want to share your numbers, you can. So take care, and we'll see you later.